Sup, my dudes? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays. Happy Thursday. Let me see you in the chat. Who's here? Tell me who's here. Lots to talk about. I'm so excited. Who's in the chat? Let's see. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Happy early birthday. Fellow Sag birthday. Hey, Peter. Hey, Debbie. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are here. Yeah, fellow Sages. Hey, Megan. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Elaine, hi. Good evening, everybody. Oh, I'm so glad you guys can be here. Kate, what's good, my vegan correspondence? Sup? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to see everybody. Oh, this is so exciting. I want to do more lives. Hey, Tiara's in Tomorrowland. Hi, I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh, I'm so thrilled right now. I'm so excited to talk to you about, this past year, answer some of your questions and, and show you the big announcement. Lemon Poppy, what's good? Oh, I'm so excited, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to just start off by saying this has been such an incredible year. I mean, it started out so well. In January, we hit 10K, and it was such a great, fun moment. And this year, I was at my first ever Disney media event, which was really exciting. I got to do 2 of those, which, they're so those are the Disney is so hard to, get into that. So it was really great that I was able to be able to do that. Like it made me feel really validated in all my work. And I got to meet some really great people. And it was so awesome. It was such a great start to the year. I got to do the media for Flower and Garden and Festival of the Arts. We just had so much this year that was so full on packed. After that, I got to take my family to Disney for the first time, and it's actually it's my cousin's kid, but we're very close. So she's like a niece to me. So today's actually her 5th birthday, and I go over and see her all the time, and she's just measure me for Disney because she had the best time. So we have to measure every time, and the poor girl is not growing that fast. I feel so bad, but it's been so after that. Oh my gosh, I forgot about we had Universal Mardi Gras in February, and it was so fun this year. My husband came with me, and it was so fun for him to experience that, and I'm going to make him go with me again this year because he actually had more fun for that event than any of the other Universal events. I'm going to count. Well, actually, before I say that, I want to just say real quick, I got to go back to Busch Gardens, Virginia this year. That was so fun to be able to go there. I love that park. It's absolutely stunning. I love that I got to experience the new coaster and see all the different changes from the last time I was there, which was 4 or 5 years ago. 5 years ago, actually. It was right before I got married. And now I just celebrated my 5th wedding anniversary, which is crazy. And then we randomly had time and got to go to King's Dominion, and that was amazing. I got to check another theme park off my bucket list. It was so good to be able to go there. It was so fun and beautiful. And so that was park 1 of the new parks. Only child, so my cousin's kids and my best friend's daughter are my niece. Yeah, I'm an only child too. Yeah, I got to go to Roy Rogers on the road trip. So I went to King's Dominion. Then I got to go to California for the first time in my life, and that was amazing. I got to experience Knott's Berry Farm, which was awesome. If you did not see my Knott's video, you have to check it out. It was literally so fun to do the ghost town alive. It was incredible. Obviously, I got to go to Disneyland and California Adventure. I got to go to Universal Hollywood. And it was just I did not experience California at all. I was just in a theme park bubble for 6 days, and I loved it. West Coast, Best Coast, Kate. I I loved it. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason people move there. The weather is just phenomenal. Hi, Kay. I'm so glad you're here. And then after that, we had the hottest summer ever in Orlando, like to the point where I had to like not do videos I planned on doing because it was too hot to be outside. And but we had food and wine this year. We had um oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to mention in Disneyland we had the first ever Pride event, which was amazing. I'm so glad I got to experience that. Food and wine, and then we had Halloween for Mickey, and then Universal, and then it just like doesn't stop. And then I got to go to SeaWorld San Diego because I had a wedding. I randomly had a wedding in San Diego. Like nobody lives there either. Like we're all from New York, but they decided to get married in San Diego. So I was like, well, if you're gonna go to we're in San Diego, I'm gonna go to SeaWorld. So King's Dominion, Knott's Disneyland, California Adventure, Universal Hollywood, SeaWorld San Diego. And then we had the holidays, where we're up to 6, and I got to go to SeaWorld Orlando for the first time I was invited for their media event for their Christmas celebration, which was amazing. That ice skating show is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. So the 7 new parks in 1 year. I mean, this is the best. This is why I'm so glad I have this platform to be able to have an excuse to do all of that because I love theme parks. I love how they're all so different and I love rides and I just love having fun. I love being immersed and like my goal in life was to one day do like a road trip of going to like a bunch of the theme parks, like do a theme park road trip. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'm trying to get to as many as I can. And honestly, I'm just so glad that I was able to check so many new parks off of my bucket list this year. It was a dream come true. Which park was my favorite? I don't know. I mean, I guess Disneyland, right? It's Disneyland. It's kind of hard not to say Disneyland. I actually was surprised how much I loved California Adventure. I think I really had so much fun there. I loved Universal Hollywood, but a lot of it that they have there is what we have here. So it's not like I wouldn't put it at the top, but I had so much fun. I think Knott's was amazing. But yeah, 7 new parks, and then adding on to Busch Gardens, and then obviously all the Disney parks and Universal. It was amazing. It's been just such an amazing year. I got to meet so many people. I've made so many friends, and that's like the best part is like making new friends and building this community and all of you here. It's just like my favorite thing is to be able to, share my excitement with everything with you guys. Like that's the whole point is that we love this type of stuff and we get to just geek out together. um I envy you. All I had was Hershey Park. I love Hershey Park. The thing is, I would love to go to Hershey Park more, but it's 4 hours away from me in New York. Like you think it's close, but it's not like at all. And the last time I did it, I stopped. I did a 2-hour drive first to Stroudsburg, where my friend lives, and then we did another 2 hours from there. And Stroudsburg is like the first exit into Pennsylvania off the Jersey Turnpike. So Hershey is far. I would love to go to Dorney next year. I'm like trying my best to make that one happen. That's a little bit closer. It's another Cedar Fair park like King's Dominion, Cedar Fair, and Six Flags merged this year. Like I'm hopeful that like that's a good thing and not like a Uno reverse, like they're gonna like the Kings, like all those Cedar Fairs are gonna turn into Six Flags, but we'll see. Disneyland is my favorite too. Disneyland for sure is my favorite. DCA is amazing. What's your favorite Disneyland food? Best thing. Oh, it was definitely a California Adventure. The breakfast corn dog, the sausage, egg, and cheese, and then the corn dog. Oh my god! And then it was topped with I think it was like strawberry and powdered sugar. It was fantastic. Definitely the best one ever. Megan, if you are ever going to Hershey Park, let me know. Absolutely. Guys, go follow Megan too. She does really, really great videos. And she's awesome. Absolutely. I will let you know, Megan. We should plan a trip. We should plan a Hershey day. I hate driving. so much. I only got my license like I got my well, not only. I've been doing it for a while now. I'm turning 29 this week. Well, Wednesday, which is crazy to me. Like I can't believe it. Um because like it was just 2020 and I just started this channel and I was just like 25 and now I'm not and I'm getting older and but I got my license like really late, like in my 20s because I'm from New York, so I didn't have to drive anywhere. But I eventually got my license. But I hate driving. So but I would definitely love to go to Hershey and just like if I can come up with a fun thing, I would love to do that. Absolutely. Oh, Megan, hi Megan. If you go to New York, any Six Flags with the buddy, let me yeah, I would love to go. So I used to go to Six Flags Great Adventure all the time. I haven't gone and since Fright Fest. Not I didn't get to go to Fright Fest this year, and I was a little mad at myself. But this is the thing with me; it was the driving. I just hate driving, and if my husband was so kind and like drove us the last Fright Fest, and I was like, I'm not gonna make him do that again. He definitely doesn't want to go, and so it's hard for me because I'm just not really a big driver. I'm still like yeah, anyway, but I want to go back. I've been a little hesitant about Six Flags Great Adventure because there's been a few incidences that have happened lately, especially regarding El Toro. But I do want to go back. The thing is, you can't like film there really. Like you can't have like any tripod or any type of like thing to like steady your camera. So it would and I don't even know like what kind of camera you can bring. So like mostly it's just people with their phones like this or like I saw like one person with a GoPro like literally holding it like that and I'm like so it's hard to film there, but I would love to, go back eventually and I know they're opening this whole new thing. So we'll definitely go back. I'd love to visit all the Six Flags, all the Cedar Fair parks for sure. Hershey Spa is amazing. Yes. I stayed at the Hershey Lodge once. Loved that. I've accomplished a lot. Any plans for non-US parks? Oh my gosh. I haven't planned anything yet because I am the last minute planner. I like listen, I'm going back for, Festival of the Arts, which is like in 3 weeks, and I still have not booked my hotel because I hate it. I have ADHD and I just like I'm a last minute person and it's really bad. But like I'm trying to get better. Um I am turning 30 next year. I'm turning 29 Wednesday, so I am turning 30 next year. I would love to do some type of like big thing next year. But I have to see. I have to convince my husband because I don't know how I feel about traveling internationally alone yet. But I would love to go. I would love to go to the international parks. I did get to go to Disneyland Paris on my honeymoon 5 years ago. That was pre-channel. There's so many changes there now, but I think I want to wait to go back to Paris because they're opening their own Frozen Land at some point too. So I'd love to let's manifest Tokyo Disney for this coming year. Let's manifest it. If you want to see that, you got to help me get to like more subscribers. Then I'll go. Like get me we're close to 15K. Get me to 15K and I'll try to convince my husband so that we can go to Tokyo Disney for this year. Um let me see. Come to Canada. Oh my gosh, I'd love to go to Canada. I went to Canada once. Um and I got to like, but it was only for like a short time because I went on a cruise. So I went on the Disney Wish last year, which was amazing. And I only went on one other cruise before that, and it was 10 years before. And it was on Carnival. It was out of New York. And I went with my mom, and we just did not have a good experience. But the best part was Canada, and we got to see Nova Scotia and St. John, and it was beautiful. And I'd love to go back. I'd love to go to Quebec. I'd love to see Canada, absolutely. Too young to be turning their 40s. So, oh my God, but that's so exciting, Cheryl. I love that. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Everyone's like, sounds good. See, this is the thing. Like, people, I feel all of my friends are older, and so like I can never complain about my age. Like, it's just what it is. But there's so many Gen Zers nowadays. Like I'm a millennial, I'm 94, but there's so many Gen Zers coming in making me feel so old. And I was always like the youngest in my class, like because my birthday was in December, so I was always the youngest in my class. I'm the youngest in my family, so I'm so used to being like the young one. And I'm not gonna lie, this birthday has been pretty hard. Like I thought 30 was gonna be hard. I think 29 is feeling a little bit harder for me because I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going into my last year of being young. And I know it's not really true, but it's something, it's hard, you know. Like when my grandma turned 30, she like she dropped like 30 pounds and dyed her hair red. So like I think everybody goes through this different, and I will get through it. I'm just glad I have this to, you know, keep me going. Let me go through a few more. What airline do I usually fly? I am a JetBlue girly through and through. I hardly ever pay for flights because I got me points. If you want to know how to go to Disney or fly for free and how I do all of this and be able to like travel so much, join me over on Patreon. I have the pinned video is how I do it. I explain everything, what credit cards I use, and you'll also be supporting this channel. So go sign up. Oh, let me see. 80s kids. Yay, 80s kids. I know I want to go to Tokyo. I'm staying at Dolphin for Farts opening weekend. Yay! I love the Dolphin, and you can stay there for free if you got points. And it's a deluxe resort that you can walk to. Like I love staying at the Dolphin. You can get really good deals there for sure. Oh wow, Hong Kong Disney alone 10 years ago. That's amazing. Watch your video on Jury in Disney Springs and stay there for 2 different trips. We absolutely love it there more than staying on actual property. Oh, you love it there more. I thought you meant it costs more. Yeah, I love Jury. I want to go back and do the other rooms, but I noticed since they've opened, the prices have gone up. So hopefully maybe for January, it'll be a year in January when I stayed there, that maybe I can finally go and do that. I love that there's no resort fee. Yeah, this Demi. 30 is great age. It came into my stealth as like, yeah, that's great. Being a patron is great. Thanks, Peter. Everyone hit that thumbs up live for Demi. Yeah. So, oh, thank you, Lemon Poppy. I love doing my hotel tours. I do personally fund everything you see on the channel, including those. So please, if you do love the channel, consider being a patron on Patreon. There are 2 different levels, $5 and a $10 one. And you get a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies and all of her different guides to whatever is going on. And it's great. And you get, if you're on the $10 patron, you get bonus lives every month and exclusive content, secrets that I share with my patrons. Oh, and my husband is all over Patreon because my husband does not want to be on the public internet. So he's all over my Patreon. Okay. Are you ready for the announcement? Okay. Drum roll, please. The merch store is finally open. I'm so excited. I have been literally working on this for 2 years because I have no time, and I cannot believe how much I got done in a short amount of time. When I really can try to focus, I can get it done. And I worked with a great designer, and the link to the store is in this video description, so go check it out. And here I'm gonna pull up my old laptop. Hold on. Oh, we're just gonna stop working because so I set up this live not thinking straight that I can't screen share the way I set it up, and you can't change it. And it's really dumb how YouTube does that. So hold on one second. I will show you, and I'm really excited. Okay. So I'll get in closer and I'll show individual ones, but we have like the logo shirt. We have a Sup My Dude shirt. We have this castle with Walking with Purpose. We have a What's the Outlet Sit shirt. I'll make them all bigger. And I don't have to shirts. I made like different versions of all of them. It's through Teespring. So you like put your design on and then you can select all the different stuff. So here I'll let you see like the main designs a little bit closer. But you can go check them out in the merch store. I absolutely, this literally got done today. I'm obsessed with this one. I'm so excited for this one. Kate, I think it was you that said to me once, I didn't realize I said this phrase a lot in my videos where I say, like if I'm explaining like, well, this bottle of water wasn't really for me, but it's here for you. And I didn't realize that I say that. So I made it, and I think Kate said, make it a shirt, and I did. And I made stickers, I made bags. I'm so happy how everything came out. So the two with there's one, the silhouette of my head with my hair is the it's here for you and Sup My Dudes. If you guys have any suggestions of what you would want as merch, or if you are looking for a different color of something, I can try to like, do this, figure it out for you. And I can make more designs, but there's a lot of stuff on here. I really wanted to have like a nice full merch store, and you can see the merch store now at the bottom of my video. So maybe I made it live, but this was my official, like, we got the merch store up and now everything is up. I also did like phone case of the outlet stitch, which I thought was clever because you charge your phone. Let me show you the other designs fully. I ordered samples, but they didn't come in time, which was really annoying. But let me show you I have two versions of I'm Not Running, I'm Walking with Purpose. So this one is, whoops. Here we go. The castle one. I thought that was really cool. Hand drawn by the person I hired, like incredible designer. I'm not running, I'm walking with purpose, because there's no running in Disney. We walk with purpose. Yeah, I'm so excited. Just in time for the holidays, right? And then, it's here for you. Oh, I totally thought that was the Sup My Dudes one. So let me show you, where's Sup My Dudes? Where'd it go? What? Where is it? Wait. Oh, no, it says it's here for you. Oh, hold on. What happened here? Did I not make it go live? No, it's there. It should be there. Huh, that's weird. Apparel? Hold on, let me see. No, I'm so sad right now that it's not pulling up because I was really excited for Sup My Dudes. Anyway, that's weird. I will fix that, but it's the same silhouette of my head and Sup My Dudes. So let me go through some of the hotels are great. When my cousin and I stayed at the Hilton at Universal Hollywood, discussed what you would rate the outlet stitch. I emailed that hotel to stay there to see if I could do like a collaboration, and I didn't hear back. I would have loved to stay there. More Troscom shirt by shirt. Walk with Purpose to get the Walk with Purpose shirt. Yes. So there's two versions, that one, and then there was this version, which I wasn't sure. Just to have like two different options. One would like with not like a castle. It's a little hard to see the glare. But yeah, there's options, and there's even leggings. I'm just so excited to finally have this up. I love the leggings. I ordered a pair for myself. I thought they looked really cool. These like candy striped leggings with my logo. Sup My Dudes is there. I see it. Okay, that's good. I don't know why I don't see it on my end, which is frustrating. That sounds like my husband just came home. And then, hold on a second. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I love the stickers are really fun. So you can do, oh yeah, I see it now. So we have It's Here for You, Sup My Dudes, Outlet Stitch, and both this version of Walking with Purpose, and just like the logo sticker. I'm just so excited. There's mugs. Hold on. Where's the oh, here we go. The bags. There's so many different bags. I really love the backpack with my logo all over it. I think it looks really cool. I have totes, and then I also did fanny packs. Boom! Walking with purpose, and the logo. Yeah, so go check it out. It's in the description below. It's through Teespring, which is really annoying. Teespring, like I don't have like, it's not like teespring.com/magical hijinks, unfortunately, but it's in the description. I'm gonna add it to my link tree. I think if you just like go to Teespring and like look up like the creators, it will come up. So but yeah, go check it out. Go buy some stuff. It all goes back into the channel anyway. Really appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to have it too. So many options. Yeah. And again, if you have like anything that you would like to see, let me know and I will get it made for sure. But yeah, that was the like big announcement was the merch store. No, I am not moving to Florida. My patron kind of thought, oh, that people think is going to happen. No, not moving to Florida. I'm staying in New York. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. So yeah, I just let's do some questions. I'm really excited for this upcoming year. We have Festival of the Arts, we have Mardi Gras, we have an early flower and garden. DreamWorks Land is opening. What else? Oh my gosh, there's so much. What am I missing? I'm blanking. I'm blanking on the stuff. I should have wrote it down. I'm so bad at that. Who called me? Sarah. Sarah I can't be on the phone right now. But yeah, so yeah, let me answer some of your questions that you have. I got some yesterday on Instagram because originally I was going to do a Tiana's Bio Adventure. Thank you, Kate. Yes, Tiana's. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so giddy, and I just better get my in-park beignets. That's all I care about. Hi everyone, I subscribed to your channel this week. Well, oh my gosh, well thank you for being here. I'm so happy you're here and welcome. So yeah, so much going on. Let me try to pull up the questions from Instagram that I got yesterday. And if you have any, please put them in the chat. Yes, the walls of Epcot are finally down. And I can't wait to see it in person because from when I look at it now, it kind of they have these pillars, and to me it kind of looks like a memorial. and then you have the those things in front of Spaceship Earth, and like at night, like the light shoots up and it looks like 9/11. So it's like we have 9/11 and then a memorial. I hope it doesn't look like that in person. But we'll see. I would like to ask you guys a question. What do you want to see from the channel this year? Like, there's a lot of things that happen like every year, like the same events that I cover, but like, what are you looking for from here? Do you want to see like more, food reviews? Do you want more, like park strategy stuff? Do you want more things in New York? Do you want more like, personal vlogging type of things? Like what are you interested in seeing on the channel? Because I'd love to hear from you guys. You're the ones that are watching, and I want to be able to make sure you guys are enjoying everything. So let me know in the chat, let me know in DMs. I'm looking forward to hearing all of it. All right, so here are some of the questions that I got from people. Personal vlogs and New York theater stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I never film any of my theater stuff. So if you are new, if you don't know, I work in theater, and that's why I live in New York. When I started the channel, I was way more full-time, and I've taken a huge step back to do the channel, but I still work in theater part-time, and it's great that I get to be able to do both. And honestly, something that I actually really loved about this year was because I'm so consumed with the channel. It's I got to see so many shows this year, which is, I know that sounds weird, but like when you work in theater, you don't get to see theater and you don't really there's a lot of people, like I felt like I didn't want to anymore. I kind of lost a love for it. Oh, I'm a stage manager. And now I stage manage still a little bit, and I do like social media, like theater marketing. But I found like my love for theater again this year, and it was great. I saw so many shows this year. I have a great source. I have TDF, which is Theater Development Fund, and I'm able to get like cheap tickets to shows, which is really, really awesome. So I found my love of theater again this year, and I really love that because, you know, I feel like I did this twice in my life where like when I was in high school, 17, and picking a path, like I was like, well, the only thing I know and love is theater, so that's what I'm going to do. And I did it, and I was doing it professionally for 10 years. And sometimes when you make the thing you love your job, you tend to stop loving it, which I felt. I didn't not love it, but I just lost some of it. So because I was able to pull this in, I was like, oh, well, what else do I love? Disney and theme parks. Okay, make it my job. And not that I still love doing this. And I think because I get to do both, I have a nice balance. Vlogs, New York stuff, particularly like theater, gossip, news. It's funny because like I'm keeping up with all the theme park news. It's hard to keep up with the theater gossip. My friend Ashley, like my real life friend who also just happens to be an incredible content creator on TikTok and Instagram, go follow her. She like sees like a show every night, and I'm not kidding. What I can try to find her handle and put it in the chat. It's just Ash Sees Theater. She's great if you're interested in theater. Definitely look her up. But I love posting. I have my whole playbill collection, and I haven't put it away from this year. Show reviews would be fun. Oh, I don't want to do show reviews because I know too many people, and I don't want to like offend anybody if I like didn't like something at all. And I don't think I should be able. I don't think I'm the person to review a show. You know what I mean? Like I'm too close to it. I'm just too close to it. What else? We need more tips on how to save money at Starbucks. Well, if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram because I give so many Starbucks tips to Thursdays in December, half off from 12 to 6. And never pay for that almond milk. Don't do it. Just customize the almond milk drink. New York is great. I live closer to New York than Disney's. Cover interesting events. Yeah, I love it. Like I don't want to just be in a box of just covering Disney and covering Universal. Like I love being able to do all of this. I love covering themed entertainment. That's what I kind of call my channel. Is like I focus on themed entertainment and travel. And I love being able to do all of it. And I appreciate everybody that watches all of it. What do you recommend is the best way to go to Disney? Prices suck. Love your channel. Yeah, prices do suck. The festival holidays funnel cake's $12, and it was $9.50 at Festival of the Arts this past year. And it's so small. Well, if you missed before, I actually have a whole video on how to save money, go to Disney for free, basically, on my Patreon. It's pinned, the pinned video. If you sign up, you can watch it. You get a free dining guide to Walt Disney World. But there's ways. There are ways. I could try to do more videos on how to save money on food, like buying cheaper food. Totally, I can try to do something. I need some. I'm trying to come up with some ideas for January. So that could be something like each park on a budget, like under $10 snacks and meals. Absolutely, we can try to do that. Let's see. I know she is incredible. She just went to Paris. Who went to Paris? Ashley. Yeah. She went to Paris for like a few hours on her London trip. She's so cool. Would love to go to New York City sometime. Let me know, Megan. Hit me up. Absolutely. I I'd like to see you do a review of Hoop-Dee-Doo review. You know what? I keep forgetting to do it. Like, I want to do it so bad. It's literally like the thing I still have not done, and it's like my type of thing. It's like literally something made for me, and I would love to go. I'm just like a little nervous about going alone, which is what I do most of the time. I'm usually alone, because because of I think it's communal seating, but you know, we'll see. I just don't want to like make anybody uncomfortable with filming, but we'll figure it out. I do want to do it 100%. Ashley's incredible. Just went to Paris, did a real. Yes, she's awesome. Would you ever do a meetup somewhere? You know, I would love to in theory, Kate. It's something that like in theory, yeah, I would love that. I just don't really know how to go about it because we're all over the place, right? We're all from everywhere. I don't know how that works. And you know, as much as I love all of you, like you never know who sees what. And like I'm just also, want to think about my safety as a solo traveler. I actually that's something been wanting to do is like do a solo traveler type of video. If you saw my recent Universal video of my first timers guide, that video took me a really long time to do because it was something that like was mostly like voice recorded and then had all of this like B-roll over it of Universal, and those take a really long time for me. I'm not that fast in it. So I would love to do more of that kind of style, of video. It just, I'm just not that quick on it. And I know I need to be, and it's just something it's a little hard for me to do. So, but I would love to do something more like that, talk about solo traveling. And that would kind of be like something like that. I mean, maybe I can do it like in person, but we'll see. I would love to do that. A Zoom meetup. I mean, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. Because I'll do it if that's what you guys want for sure. Like if that's something you guys are interested in, we could try that. We can do Zoom like meetings on Discord. Okay. Yeah. If you're part of Patreon, you also are on our Discord where you can chat with me and everybody else on Patreon. And it's very fun. What resort do you recommend for Disney? I only asked because wife and I bought VIP tickets for Green Day. What? It cost a pretty penny. All we want to see is Green Day go to Disney. Well, I mean, I have so many resort tours. There's a resort for everybody, on or off property. Obviously, All Stars are going to be cheapest. But for some reason, Disney has been pricing All Stars at $200 some nights, and it's like insane to me, or more. There was one night where I was staying at an All Star, and I was like, maybe I'll add on an extra night, and they wanted to charge me $270. I was like, no, thank you. You're an All Star. Anyway, so you have the All Stars, you have the Disney Springs hotels, you have regular off-property good neighbor hotels. So remember, there's official Walt Disney World hotels, which are the ones in Disney Springs and Swan and Dolphin, and some of the fancy schmancy ones. And then you have good neighbor, where you don't get benefits except that they have like a shuttle that like barely takes you to the parks, but you're closer. You're technically on Disney property, like Disney owns that land, I think is what it technically means. But you're nearby the park. It's a quick Uber. Once you're in the parks, you can use the free Disney transportation. I just put out, I didn't put it out yet. I have to put it out. But I recently stayed at a Holiday Inn. I'm really bad with directions, but it's close to Disney Springs. It's on that like main road. I'm really bad at directions. It's on that main road. It has an Applebee's attached to it. And I had a great stay there. And it's really close to Disney. I did all the Marriott Villages. Those are a great option. Drury, I think, is my favorite for Disney Springs because there's no resort fee. Holiday Inn is a close second. That was always my favorite before that. But there is a resort fee. So it just depends on like what's cheaper. So it goes on what's cheaper. If you look at my Patreon video, you can see if you have certain credit cards and credit card points and transfer partners, you can use that to book your hotels. And so go check that out, because like there's a lot of them. Like the one I do a lot is where you get the 4th night free if you use points. So yeah, go check that out. It's going to be super helpful for you if you are looking to try to save some money. Love pop. I love pop. Love pop. Love the pop. Love the Drake. If you look at every comment section of my videos now, you can see Kate and Peter just do Seinfeld references and in the comments. And I'm actually hosting Festivus this Saturday with my friends, and I'm very excited about it. I have a poll and everything, and I'm gonna have Kenny Rogers Roasters, which is Popeyes, calzones, the Drake's coffee cakes. I ordered myself a marble rye. Any Seinfeld fans here now? Okay, it's fine. A dining plan is coming back. Tips on how to use it wisely would make a good video. Yeah, that is something that I would consider doing. I would have to stay on property for that. Maybe I have to get more familiar with it myself, honestly. But that is something that I would like to do. Yeah. I'll write that down. We didn't like Saratoga Springs because a lot of it was far from hotel. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason I haven't done Saratoga Springs yet on the channel. It took all the will in the world to finally do Caribbean Beach. And of course, when I did Caribbean Beach, it was the days that it was over 100 degrees. It took me 3 days to record that video because I couldn't be outside. It was too hot. I got up early on one of the days to finish the rest of the outside parts because once it hit like 11, it was unbearable to be outside. Like it was so bad. So it took me 3 days to do it. But I love that video. If you haven't seen my Caribbean Beach video, go check it out. I show you every neighborhood. The new Little Mermaid rooms. I also did the Little Mermaid the Little Mermaid runes over at Art of Animation finally. And I love those. That made me feel like a kid in Disney, those rooms. So go check that out. Raintings and Pepsi. Top muffin to you. Aw, I hear the doggies. I have the dogs one more night. It's our last night, and then they're going back to my mother-in-law tomorrow. Then I'm back to twice a week with them. So so those are great options. I'm really excited to do that. I'm trying to think what else, because yeah, if you have more suggestions, I would love to take that. Whatever you want to see on the channel, let me know. But there's just like the parks are always changing. Try the 1 hour challenge again at I haven't done that. You know why? Because it's just been like, I don't know why actually. I guess I've just been busy. There's 2 new restaurants that opened Disney Springs this week. The quick service Indian place and Summer House, something like that. The one on the west side finally opened. I'll definitely cover that excuse me, for sure. Disney Brutally Hot Halloween. Yeah. Well, yeah. So they started so early this year. It was really hot. I didn't do a costume this year because that was during the brutally hot summer. Like it was awful. It was impossible. Any tips for quick turnaround trips? Sometimes travel down to Florida a few days at a time. Listen, okay, I am the queen of last minute. I am the procrastination queen. Just crown me. I actually, before I started my channel, we planned my 25th birthday trip in like I think it was less than a month. And that was when everything was different. Like you had to like get the fast passes and you know what I mean? Like, so I was good. Like I was so good. I got everything I wanted. It was the best birthday. But tips for last minute. If you're looking for dining, check day of constantly. Things open up, people cancel, people don't show up. Sometimes they just hold extra seats. Always keep checking for that. When it comes to hotels, you just have to kind of price everything out and just see what's the cheapest, or if you don't care about what's the cheapest, what's the best option for you. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, there's really, I guess, because like, with Genie Plus now, it's day of. Yeah, I mean, if you have any like specific questions, like let me know. But that's really what it is. Is like I'm the worst at planning. So most of the dining reviews that I do, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go do this because I always can get like a same day reservation. Like not always, but like most of the time I can. Um, anyway, so yeah, like just check day of things are always rolling out. Kitchen sink challenge at Beaches and Cream. I would need like I can't. I could barely eat the brownie sundae I ordered in my Beaches and Cream video. Are you kidding me, Peter? I would need a whole team to do the kitchen sink. Oh my gosh. I love your hotel review. I'm French. Ooh, you're French. I love that. And I want to come next year. And with your review, I'm able to have a clear vision of all the things that I can find there. So thank you. Sorry. No, your English was wonderful. Yeah. Okay. All right. Another tips for dining plan. Okay. I will definitely figure out how to do that. Absolutely. I will look into that. No one I know one you said about doing Cartoon Network hotel right next to Dutch Wonderland. Yeah, that's one I would love to do. There's a Cartoon Network hotel. Did you guys know that in Pennsylvania? It's near Dutch Wonderland, which is another theme park, which I would love to do. Um, but it's so expensive for no reason. I've tried to like look like, email them. I haven't heard a thing, but it has like doesn't have the best reviews. So I don't know. I mean, I honestly kind of like don't want to like work with them if like this reviews are like so bad, right? Because I obviously still want to be honest, and I'm not, it's hard to like, it's like, oh, here, let's work together. Oh, your hotels, you know what I mean? So it's hard. So I would love to do that. I would definitely pay out of pocket and you know, see what the deal is, but it's just really expensive. But even like I've even with the hotels that I've done partnership with, I've always been totally honest with you in my videos. I'm always honest to a fault sometimes. Uh I've gotten some comments that I'm like too negative, and I'm surprised that because I always try to balance it out. I'm always trying to be positive even if it's like something negative to say. But, I can't I'm not going to lie about it. That's me. I'm not I I didn't have anything growing up. I know how hard it is to do anything and go anywhere, and you're spending your money and you should know what you're spending your money on. Plain and simple. But yes. Okay. Wow. Um, Let me just go through these questions if I missed any. Cheryl asked me yesterday, do you plan on returning to Disneyland? I'd love to. I'd love to. I really would love to go to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood because you can film in the houses there. I just described a few weeks ago. Do a great job. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here, JH. Thanks for being here. So the other thing I wanted to mention was because my birthday is on a Wednesday, um, I'm in New York. I thought maybe I would do like a live during the day if people I don't know like how that would go because it's like a Wednesday during the day and it's not in a theme park. So I was like, are people are be interested? Like I can go somewhere in the city because I I don't have anything to do until the evening. I'm really excited to I'll blah, 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 excuse me. I'll post in my stories what I'm doing in the evening on my birthday because yeah, I'm really excited about it. But during the day, I would love to maybe do a live and just like do something with everybody. Like that could be super fun. So let me know if you're interested. And again, yeah, if you have any suggestions about videos that you'd like to see moving forward, let me know. But yeah, it's been an incredible year, guys. I think let's do best of. So I think my favorite event of the year was Pride Night at Disneyland. There was just so much love that night of just excitement and like it was just a big party. Whoever created that playlist deserves like all of the claps in the world. It was just icon after icon. It was great. The parade was amazing. The projections were amazing. The snacks were great. Um, it was just so fun. And I would love to do another Disneyland after hours event. That would be something I'd love to do. I'd love to do Oogie Boogie Bash. That sounds so fun. My friend went this year and she said it was like way more chill than it is at Not So Scary. But Peter, what was worse? What was the worst thing this year? I think it was Chef Mickey. If you did not see my Chef Mickey's video, you should go see it. There was birds flying in the restaurant. Yeah. And Goofy barely said hello. I was floored. I'm still floored about it, to be honest with you. It was truly insane. But yeah, so best of like event was definitely that. Worst event, we'll do just like events, like not like, it's got to be Jollywood nights. I'm hoping after the first night things got better. I know they added more things. My issue with it was that, even with all like the kinks worked out, like the value it's the same price as Very Merry, and it's just so much smaller in scale. You know what I mean? Compared to what you get at Very Merry. And it's just that's why it just feels the value feels wrong in that sense. You know what I mean? So yeah. I would say, unfortunately that I did love seeing the Muppets. I don't understand why Minnie and Mickey's mouths didn't move during the show. That's part of the whole like valuation thing. I I know people enjoyed the Nightmare Before Christmas sing along. I love that they brought out the puppet, but as somebody who works in production, um, I I know that they did that. I know how that worked out. I know in my brain how that show was developed. And to me, again, that goes with the long along lines of like the value that you're paying for this event versus what you're getting. I also didn't understand that they were married until the end. I thought they were brother and sister because they were like in pajamas. And then I thought they were trying to make them look like big kids or something like that. You know what I mean? But whatever, that's a whole other thing. But that, and then just like the fact that like there were so many people and the lines were so insanely long. And you just like, obviously the whole mess when it came to Brown Derby, and then it not being it was one strand of garland and not really a holiday menu. Like the food wasn't bad, but like what was holiday about it? And I still don't understand what happened when it came to this alcoholic beverage on the non-alcoholic list. So if you didn't see it, my friend's daughter was with us. She's under 21 and she ordered for her daughter a drink on the non-alcoholic menu, and the waiter brought it over and he's like, oh, if it's for her, I can't give it to her. It's like, because there is some alcohol in it, but it's on the non-alcoholic menu. Like he didn't have an answer for it. Nobody had an answer for it. Nothing really made sense. And what kind of really upset me about that was like, it's one thing if like just like a minor has alcohol, right? But like, what if it's like a recovering alcoholic? What if it's somebody who's allergic to alcohol? What if it's somebody, it's so dangerous. So I don't really get it. I still don't get it. And it was just really weird. You know what I mean? But now that I was able to do the Brown Derby thing, I would not put that time in for Jollywood Nights. I will do it again if it happens again, and I think it will. Yeah, and the nuts and the meat. Yeah, the nuts and the meat. Like they just said meat on the thing, and then there's nuts in it. Yeah. I wouldn't do that again. we did it this year. I think if I the way I would approach this event next year would be to look at it more as an after hours event where you have low wait times and you see the shows and you dress up and maybe you get like one snack, maybe one character, maybe. Every character line was really long. So if we didn't line up before the party started, I don't think we would have met any characters. So that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. We'll try it again next year. I want to like this event because in theory, I love it. In theory, I love jazzy adult night at Hollywood Studios, which is kind of like what they kind of advertise, and I think it can be that. And more Muppets, yes, more Muppets everywhere. Maybe that's the next shirt. Give me more Muppets. Just that. So that was definitely, unfortunately, the worst. So for restaurants, Chef Mickey's was definitely worse. For best, it's a tough one. You know what? I have to look through the things. Because we did a lot of good dining. We always do a lot of good dining. You know what? Maybe not food wise, but over in Disneyland, when I went to the Plaza Inn for breakfast, we had 9 characters. 9 characters for one meal. The food was whatever, but 9 characters in one character breakfast. It was crazy. Last June was my 15th trip. Wow. How expensive it's getting for my wife, and I travel from Michigan for a week to pop some shit. Yeah. I mean, I just put out a reel and a TikTok yesterday with the sound from Elmo about like how everything is expensive, and it was really cute. So I would say Plaza Inn was most fun. For food, let's see, what was the best restaurant for food this year? Oh my gosh. It to be honest with you, I mentioned it in my Busch Gardens, Virginia video, where we go every time we're in Virginia, Captain George's Seafood Buffet, because you get all the crab legs. And I just came off of doing Cape May Cafe, where they no longer give you crab legs, and the value just doesn't seem that worth it anymore to me. And I was just like, give me all the crab legs, Captain George's. It was awesome. So that, but for like the parks, I guess Narcoossee's. I would go Narcoossee's for this year. You know what? I feel like I'm looking at this and I feel like I'm always doing a dining review, and seems like I didn't do like that many this year. Oh, best brunch at Raglan Road. Raglan Road brunch. Yes, I love that. But I think Narcoossee's was really great. I also really enjoyed you guys, I still have one more Disneyland video for you coming out at some point next week, maybe next week or the week after, depending on Christmas. I don't know what the days are anymore. Yeah, and it's at Lamplight Lounge. If you stuck around for this live at 9 o'clock, now you know. Lamplight Lounge, and we got to go in the secret room. I just kept putting it back and back and back in my list because there were so many things that needed to be done. And it was an incredible meal, and I'll say that. And we got World of Color, the show, and we got the secret room. Like it, I'm so excited for you to see it. Video idea, WW history, make Mr. Antics proud and do a video on the electric umbrella. R.I.P. electric umbrella. My husband has this weird obsession with the electric umbrella. He went there once. But he came up with a great slogan, which I should make that a t-shirt. Anytime like a quick service location like closes, thank you for your quick service. He came up with that, and it was really, really funny. But okay, yeah. So that was I think that was best and worst this year for sure. I'll do. If there are any dining reviews that you want to see on the channel, let me know. Disney World, Universal, other places. Where do you want me to go? How do I convince my husband to let me go to these places and him to come with me, because I like him to come with me, is mostly what it is. But yeah, seriously, if there's like places you think I should visit, if there's places you want me to review, let me know. I would love to do it. Any type of things you're interested in knowing about in Disney and Universal, let me know. Especially like Universal, like don't sleep on it. That video I put out of the First Timers Guide was my love letter to Universal. And please watch and like and share it. For some reason, YouTube likes to suppress my Universal content. Like, I don't know why. It's like, it's not Disney, so we're not going to push it out. And it really kind of hurts my heart because I love Universal. And I love doing those videos. I did a same day in and out for Universal holidays. I got up at 3:30 in the morning, and I went there and I came home the same day, and it was great. I had so much fun, and I love that. So definitely, share that. But yeah, let's help me get to 15K. We have like no, I don't know how to do math. 200 and 200. No, I don't know how to do math. A little more than 200 subscribers to go. We'll do that. Let's just say that. And yeah. Oh, that's right. I just remembered. Cheryl, you just reminded me. Come to Texas. We have SeaWorld and Six Flags. There's also going to be opening, it's not this year, the new Universal Park in Texas. And I forgot about Vegas. The Halloween Horror Nights experience in Vegas is going to open this year. I don't know when, but I will. I'm going to figure out, and I'm finally going to Vegas if this is happening. Like, I'm going to go. Like, that one, I will not miss that. Halloween Horror Nights is my favorite event of the year. And I would be so excited to go to see that and do some Vegas attractions. So that could definitely be on the list this year. I was supposed to go to Vegas a couple years ago. Yes, Casa Bonita. Oh, Casa Bonita opened up in Colorado. I'd love to do that. But that you have to be on a wait list and then get in. If you don't know what Casa Bonita is, it made famous from South Park. It's this giant Mexican restaurant that's like a theme park, basically. It's not really there. It has like cliff divers, and it's great. I'd love to do that as a South Park fan. It would be so fun. No, they didn't announce it yet, Cheryl, but thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. All right. So let me know if you guys are interested in doing that on Wednesday for my birthday stream. I could do a birthday stream. I thought would be fun. Like I can put a suggestion on Instagram of where you'd like where we should go. That would be fun. If that's something you're interested in. So let me know. And I really, really appreciate you guys being here. It's been an incredible year. You guys are all just so wonderful. I'm really excited that the merch store is finally live. And if you buy something, take a picture of it and tag me on Instagram so I can share it with the world. And I love when you guys tag me in things on Instagram, like especially when you're watching me. I'd love seeing that, and I would love reposting it. And I just love the community that we built, and I love all of you so much. And I'm just really excited for all that's to come. But first, let's get me to 15K, and then I can try to convince somebody upstairs to take me to Tokyo. But we'll see. I'm not promising anything. But I will let you know as soon of all the stuff to come, but look out, coming up, in the new year is Festival of the Arts. I'm really excited about that, which will be, it's Friday, the 12th of January. So my video will be out in the morning on the 13th. And yeah, then I will be home because my husband's grandmother is turning 100 years old. Yeah. And she's in better shape than all of us. all of us. I'm not kidding. She's incredible. She broke a world record at the age of 95. So she's awesome. But anyway, all right, I'm going to sign off. Happy holidays. Happy last day of Hanukkah. Happy winter solstice. Happy New Year if I don't see you guys. And I hope I see you. I hope maybe we can do a birthday stream next week. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. I don't remember when Diwali was, but I know it's during this time. If you celebrate that, happy Diwali, if that's how you say it. Just absolute love to all of you. I hope everybody just has a loving and safe holiday season and New Year. And I'm just really excited for this next year. I cannot believe it's 2024. And I cannot believe we are rolling. Are we rolling into, or am I rolling? Hold on. I started in 2020. So rolling into my 4th year on this channel. What? What happened to time? I don't know. I don't know what happened to time. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday to anybody else. Math pro. Yeah, right. And I will see you all soon, especially if you're on Instagram. The best way to keep up with me on the day-to-day. And I love you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.